Hi guys, Andressa here from Awakening Minds, Emotional Health and Coaching. Today's video is about a topic I really love talking about. It's so important. It's about the ego mind. Most of people believe the ego itself is just a sense of self-esteem, self-importance, self-value, and behaviors that distorted sometimes can bring the person to be a little bit selfish, arrogant, cocky, and so on and so forth. But guys, what I have to tell you here is much more important than that. It's much more broad than that. The ego mind itself is the total sense of personality that a person has, is the existence of a separate individual, right, from all the rest. Ego loves being different. So you always try to be more special, more beautiful, more hardworking. Even if there is nothing positive, it will try to be the best at the worst. Like the one who suffers the most, the one who is the saddest person, or the most problematic, or the unhealthier one. It will always try to be different and to be more special than other people, because it thrives by individuality. Ego is individuality, ego is personality. And when we identify to this sense of existing as a person who has a name, an address, an age, skin color, religion, nationality, then we identify to the ego mind, you see. So every time you think about yourself, which you do 24/7, you're only talking and thinking about the ego mind. It is like an illusion of the mind, a construct of mental patterns, beliefs, and aspects of the self that has been learned through life and has been created through language as well, right? So we start developing the ego mind when we're like 3-4 years old. Before that, we don't have this sense of being a person, but we exist, don't we? We are alive, we are. But with language, with experience, we start building this construct, and then we get identified to it, and then we will fight, and we will do everything to protect and to be special, to make it bigger, more powerful. And even the nice people, like if they're not aware of this aspect of the self, the ego, right? The individual personality aspects of the self. If they don't understand the system, they will be entirely under the ego control. And even when they're super nice, super gentle, super giving, super generous, they still doing it by the ego, for the ego, okay? Because they just take these benefits of giving or being generous to emphasize the personality, to convince themselves they're great, they're doing great, they're so generous, they're nice, they're saving the world, they're different. And it's still, guys, doesn't matter the intention. If it's controlled by the ego mind, it's still ego, it's not you. It's not the real essence, the real individual, the real person, the real human being. But it's a construct, a mental construct that differentiates itself from all the others by being the most generous, the nicest, the kindest, and is still trying to be different, is still trying to be special. It hurts a lot for the ego mind to accept their insignificance, to say that, okay, I'm just one between billions and it's fine. No, ego can't do that. Ego tries to be different, tries to be special, and that's the bad thing. That's the reasons of fights and wars and killings and disease and disgrace and hunger, because of the ego mind, because of this need to be different, this need to take, to accumulate, to feel. Ego lives and feeds from control. And so you tell someone that they're gonna lose control, they will be terrified, because ego strives only if things or beliefs, everything is under control, is controlling the situation, is controlling life. That's why you see this compulsive thinking, right? About your life situations, you think like 300,000 times the same thought just to make sure is still there, just to make sure is under control, just to make sure you know that is important. And if you don't try to not pay attention, the quantity of thoughts about that specific subject is going to increase drastically, right? Because you should not forget, because ego is saying so, that you need to control the aspect of your life is important for you. But in the end of the day, guys, that's a construct as well, is based on belief system. So what I want you to take from this video is just this very simple information. You are not the voice in your head. You are not your mind. So don't follow everything blindly. Don't hear this voice telling you go right, go left, take this is good, this is bad, this person is right, this is not right, this fair, this is unfair. This is all based on a construct, a mental construct, patterns, past information that has been stored and is running by the ego mind, this false sense of self, this false identity. Okay, so just watch your thoughts. That's it. Just know that you're not your thoughts. And question, why am I angry? Why do I feel offended? Why do I feel this information is not valid for me? Why do I feel this is not correct, even if I haven't studied it, if I don't have any experience, real experience on that field, on that area, on that specific new information? Why is it so easy for me to say, no, doesn't exist, this is not correct, this is a lie, just because I'm trying to protect and be lazy? Because if I accept a new information, it means that I have to question my entire behavior, my entire belief system, and that's far too much work, isn't it? So guys, this is what ego does. It runs on habit, it runs on patterns, and every time the patterns are threatened, the easiest way is to disregard the information, to disregard the new knowledge. The only way to beat the ego mind is really to be intelligent, really intelligent, not thinking through your ego mind, not thinking through your past patterns, but questioning, really open to question and expand your consciousness and be like, okay, so I've been acting this way, doing the same thing for pretty much my entire life. What results is this bringing to me? Am I happy? Why I continuously seek stuff? Security, safety, relationship, money. I'm just running like a robot here. Why am I doing this? Is it because I'm thinking through the patterns which are created in this individual self called ego mind? Is that true? Is that correct? How do I beat this? How do I get out? And this is what you can start doing to really get out of the programming that's playing your head. Okay? And guys, it's so much worth it. It's so worth it. If you become a free being, if you're not trapped in your thoughts, in your patterns, in your behaviors, and creating this gap and knowing that you are not the voice, the little tiny voice in your head, that's already the beginning of freedom. Okay? And then you start watching your behaviors, your emotions, you start breaking those patterns. Meditation will help a lot because you suppress the thoughts and ego lives on thought. That's why you compulsive thinking 24/7. You can't stop thinking for 20 seconds, can you? Because you have to feed these patterns into this fake personality that is the ego mind. Okay? That's why meditation is so great, because you suppress the food. You take off the food, which is the thought, from the mind, which keeps the ego running. So meditation is absolutely amazing to any aspects of your life, to all the aspects of your life. It brings freedom, mental freedom. It brings harmony, increase your health and a sense of happiness and peace. It's really beautiful. But first, start thinking, knowing that you are not the voice in your head. You're not this created personality. All right? I hope you liked this video. Send it to other people who you know you will benefit from this video as well, just like you did. And I talk to you soon. Take care. Bye. Bye bye.